now, the most popular singer of the century is telling her fans not to vote for him. And then he puts on his little golf gloves and waddles off to the first hole. That's how I imagine it. And he can't take it anymore. He's had enough. He thinks, oh, I hate Taylor Swift.
Did you hear about Trump's latest meltdown? The orange man child threw a tantrum after Brad Pitt and Taylor Swift roasted him at award shows. Now he's claiming Taylor Swift is a Chinese hologram and challenging puppets to IQ tests. Stick around to see how Trump's Twitter tirade backfired spectacularly. Trump's latest Twitter tantrum is a doozy, folks. The grumpy Trumpy is at it again, this time taking aim at Hollywood's finest. Brad Pitt and Taylor Swift are in his crosshairs after they dared to criticize him at award shows.
Posted on Truth Social the words, I hate Taylor Swift. And he sees a story about how many people registered to vote when Taylor endorsed Kamala Harris, and he's pissed. Somebody sent this to me. I thought it was a joke. I was like, oh, that can't be real. It was real.
Poor Donnie Diapers claims he's too busy to watch these celebrity shindigs, but his Twitter feed tells a different story. Let's break down Trump's increasingly unhinged posts about these celebs. First, he called Brad Pitt a little wise guy for mentioning impeachment in his Oscar speech. Then he went after Taylor Swift, tweeting that her music is terrible and she's disloyal to the country. But wait, it gets better. He actually suggested that Swift might be a Chinese hologram created to influence American youth.
He's had a long weekend, dogs being eaten, litters of kittens being swallowed whole, and then he puts on his little golf gloves and waddles off to the first hole. That's how I imagine it. And he can't take it anymore. He's had enough. He thinks, oh, I hate Taylor Swift.
I guess the orange turd forgot to take his meds that day. Why can't Trump resist engaging with celebs? Simple. He's obsessed with star power. Remember, this is a guy who hosted The Apprentice and made cameos in countless movies. He craves the spotlight like a toddler craves candy. Trump's got a long history of feuds with entertainment figures, from Rosie O'Donnell to Meryl Streep. It's like he's collecting celebrity enemies like Pokemon cards. So how will Hollywood respond to Trump's latest tirade? Will they ignore him or fire back? Well, Taylor Swift didn't waste any time. She hit back with a clever voter registration counterattack, encouraging her fans to sign up and make their voices heard at the polls.
And then he whips out his little thumbs and he types, I hate Taylor Swift, and he shoves that person to the ground, mashes the post button, and out it goes. I hate Taylor Swift. And now, the most popular singer of the century is telling her fans not to vote for him.
Suddenly, voter registration sites were swamped with young people eager to participate in democracy. Take that, Mr. Make America Grumpy again. But don't think Trump's tantrum is over just yet. Oh no, this is just the beginning. Our commander-in-chief is gearing up for an epic meltdown of presidential proportions. Stick around to see how deep this rabbit hole of ridiculousness goes. Trump's about to give us a master class in how not to handle criticism. It's gonna be huge. The rabbit hole of ridiculousness just got deeper, folks. Jimmy Kimmel decided to jump into Trump's tantrum tornado, and boy, did he stir things up. Ever wonder what happens when a late-night comedian goes toe-to-toe with a president who can't take a joke? Grab your popcorn, cause this show's about to get wild.
With that lisp, a conspiracy theory, you say? Who is conspiring? Immigrants? I don't know, sounds pretty racist to me. Wow, this is, what a development. From Port-au-Prince, I mean, I read that they're roasting I with feathers.
Kimmel went all out in his monologue, tearing into Trump's Emmy tantrum like a kid ripping open a Christmas present. He even did his best Trump impression, puffing out his cheeks and squinting his eyes. I'm Donald Trump and I'm very mad because the mean celebrities didn't invite me to their party, Kimmel mocked, nailing Trump's whiny tone. But Kimmel didn't stop there. He took aim at Trump's famous love for fast food, joking.
Even the woman who wrote the original Facebook post that got this ridiculous rumor started says she had no evidence it happened. Oh, I see. Did you get it yet? The only way to expose the truth is to spread a lie. She deleted her post. She said she feels bad and regrets ever writing it, but that hasn't stopped Trump.
I heard Trump was so angry he stressed at an entire bucket of KFC. Now he's clogging arteries and toilets. Ouch, that's gotta burn more than Trump's well-done steak with ketchup. And remember when Trump claimed he made Taylor Swift famous? Kimmel had a zinger for that too. Yeah, and I'm sure he taught Beyonce how to dance too, he quipped. It's like Trump thinks he's the Christopher Columbus of pop culture, discovering stars left and right. But here's the kicker, Trump's late-night TV obsession is just fueling his anger. It's like he's stuck in a feedback loop of rage and reruns. Kimmel pointed out Trump's history of feuding with late-night hosts, including Stephen Colbert and Jimmy Fallon. It's like Trump's collecting enemies faster than Pokemon cards. Meanwhile, Trump's Google deep dive took him from Emmy conspiracies to some seriously wacky immigrant theories.
2 elementary schools were evacuated today in Springfield because of threats to children, and he keeps going with this. Has been spreading a complete lie that he knows is a lie, saying Haitian immigrants are eating pets in Springfield, Ohio.
Residents are reporting that the migrants are walking off with the town's geese. They take in the geese.
It's like watching your grandpa fall down a YouTube rabbit hole, but with nuclear codes. Poor Fox News had to deal with the fallout. Imagine trying to keep a straight face while reading Trump's tweets about pet-eating immigrants influencing the Emmys. Hosts Steve Doocy and Brian Kilmeade looked like they were trying to swallow a lemon whole.
The one topic he actually knows something about, $1 million toilets, and they cut away. We've had dogs, we've had cats, we've got geese. It's like old MacDonald had a farm. We keep adding names.
In a moment of pure comedy gold, Fox News actually had to fact-check Trump's outrageous claims. Picture this, serious news anchors saying, "Now, Mr. President, while we understand your concerns, there's no evidence of pet-eating immigrants influencing the Emmys. You can't make this stuff up, folks." The internet, of course, had a field day. Memes started popping up faster than Trump's tweets. One showed Trump as a toddler throwing a tantrum in the Oval Office with the caption, "Make tantrums great again." It's funny because it's true, right? So here's the million-dollar question. Is this the tantrum that finally tanks Trump's support? Or will his base just chalk it up to Trump being Trump? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, this political circus isn't packing up anytime soon. Stay tuned, folks. The Trump show never stops. Well, folks, it looks like Trump's thin skin and wacky theories are still hogging the spotlight.
And by the way, NBC News says Trump's going to visit Springfield soon, so that should calm things down. That'll be just great. Hey, how is it possible Trump somehow picked an even worse candidate than him? It was almost...
The Orange Menace just can't help himself, can he? Every time a celebrity so much as sneezes in his direction, he's off on another Twitter rampage. It's like watching a reality show where the star is allergic to reality. But here's the thing, as hilarious as Trump's tantrums are, they're also a reminder of why we need to stay on our toes. This isn't just entertainment, it's our democracy we're talking about. So while we're laughing at Trump's latest meltdown, let's not forget to stay informed and engaged. Remember, the Trump show never stops, but neither should our commitment to being active citizens. So keep those voter registrations up to date, folks. Who knows? Maybe the next time Trump tweets about Chinese holograms, you'll be ready to vote him into TV retirement.